guys, how is it going? So in this video I would like to share trades from my biggest week ever up until now. So for the week starting from 13th of April to 17th of April 2020. So I will be going through my trades, one green, one red, or maybe two greens, whatever I think is good to share. And then I won't be sharing my trades from Tuesday because Tuesday was my biggest day and I made a separate video for all my trades from Tuesday. So I will put a link of that video in the description below so you can have a look at that video. But in this video I will be going through Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And apparently because Tuesday was my biggest day up until Tuesday, but on Thursday I broke that record, and then Thursday was my biggest day because I broke Tuesday's record on Thursday. Moving forward, I will try to explain the strategy as well, just a bit of strategy, because I don't want this video to be like 15-20 minutes long, but I will try my best to explain the strategy and what I was thinking when taking a trade. So on Monday, ZM was a clear-cut trade because it made this bull flag. If you see this bullish movement, and then if you see this flag, it made this bull flag, but I could have entered here, but I waited for the break of 132 because I saw there was a huge ask at 132. So I entered just at the break of 132 and then I exited all my contracts at 1038. So I entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 7.68 and I exited all my 5 contracts at a premium price of 8.200. So I made $252 on this trade itself. My red trade and then my green trade also on Monday was on Amazon, because Amazon was making this clear ascending wedge and it was on a rally for most of the morning on Monday, if you see this rally. And then I entered at the break of 2100 and then I got stopped out because it failed to break. I should have put my stop loss below the break of this ascending triangle, but I thought to myself that if it breaks 2100 I will enter again. It's not worth holding options. If it would have been shares, I wouldn't trade shares of Amazon. It's $2,100 per share. It's too expensive, but that's why I got out, and because I'm trading options. And then I entered at the break of 2100 again, and then I scalped it all the way up here. So in my losing trade on Amazon that I got stopped out, I lost $120, then I made 186 back, and then I scalped it again at 1041. I made 114 back. So in total I made $342 on Monday. On my journal I always give myself a day rating, so day rating was 8 out of 10 because the level 2 read was really good, because I entered and then when I saw that the level 2 was not holding very strong, I get out, because most of my trades are based on level 2. So I only look at level 2. Sometimes I don't even look at the chart, I just look at the order flow in level 2. That's how I trade, that's how I scalp. So coming to Tuesday, I won't be sharing my Tuesday trades because I already posted a video on that. I will put a link to that video in the description below. I'll be sharing 2 trades of Amazon from Wednesday because these 2 trades are pretty good, because you see it made the similar trade from Monday. Similar trade, it also made an ascending wedge, and then I entered at the break of 2280. I I exited all my contracts at 1010 and then 1011. So I exited 2 of my contracts at here, and then I exited the other 3 contracts here. And the next trade on Amazon was at the break of 2300. So 2300, 2400, 2100, all these whole dollar levels are major levels for Amazon. So if these levels break, your premium spikes a lot, believe me. So on Thursday I will show you my trade that I made, I think $727 by just trading 2 contracts at the break of 2400. So if you see a major level like 2300, if it breaks and you are fortunate enough to just enter before the break and it's a major level, your premium spike a lot. So you can make very good amount of money by just trading 2 or 3 contracts. So on this trade, I entered at 1009. I exited 2 of my contracts at 1010. I exited other 3 contracts at 1011. I made $327 on this trade. Here are the premiums of that trade. The other trade was at the break of 2300. So I entered here and then I covered all the way up, I think 2314. So I did not partial in this trade because I only had 3 contracts. So this was a clear cut entry and exit. I entered 3 contracts at 1022 at a premium price of 14. And then I exited all my 3 contracts at 1024, easy, 15.8 premium. $540 at the break of 2300 based on level 2. Again, I only focus on level 2. Like, frankly, level 2 has helped me a lot to be more successful and to increase my win percentage in trading. I can safely say that level 2 was a game changer. Once you start reading level 2, you can see real time what's happening, what's the order flow, how many, like if you see the prints, where are the shares being traded and everything like that. So it gives you a good insight of the market. So Thursday is officially my biggest day up until now, because I haven't broken the Thursday record as of yet. So Tuesday's record, my biggest day record, I broke on Thursday, and that was only on Amazon. I only traded Amazon on Thursday, nothing else, no ZM, no Tesla, nothing, only Amazon. Because if you see on Thursday, this huge move on Amazon, you could have made like millions on this move on Amazon if you have the account size and if you have the, I don't know, if you have the balls to take that amount of risk. But for me, I made $2,600 on Amazon. So I will be sharing a couple of trades from Amazon. Let's start with this one. So this was my 944 trade on Amazon. So it made this high of the day at 2361. I entered at the break of the 944, the 2361 2360 level. I entered here and then I covered all my contracts here. So I made $955 on this trade itself. I entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 9, and then I exited 2 of my contracts at a premium price of 10.65 at 946, which is here. And then I exited all my contracts at 11.1 at 947. This is because I saw that this 2375 was holding strong. So this thing, it was about to touch 2375. I saw a huge ask at 2375. That's why I got out all of my contracts here at 947. And I can't share all my trades from Thursday because it's quite a lot. I scalped Amazon 13 times. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this page and you can see my entries and then go through it like my winners and losers. So if you see, my losers are way smaller than my winners. So my winners are 195, 134, 955. This is a bad loser. I entered at 936, might as well share it. So I entered here at 936 because I saw that this 2360 level is breaking, but it wicked me out. So this was a bad loser. And I also had 5 contracts, so yeah, makes sense. And then I entered again at the break of 2360, so that's why. But still, this loser is lower than this winner, so which makes sense. So yeah, take a screenshot and just go through it. I will be sharing another trade, maybe the bigger one. So the biggest one was 955. The other biggest one, the second biggest one, is 797. So I will be sharing this one with you. Yeah, so this makes sense to share because as I showed you on Wednesday at the break of 2300, on Thursday I took a similar trade at the break of 2400. So I made $797 with just 2 contracts, because as I told you, especially like it's Thursday, so it's closer to 0 day to expiry, your premium spike a lot, your risk is more, your reward is also more. Plus, if you are fortunate enough to get, like I have told this a million times, if you can read the level 2 and if you can enter just before the break of a major level like 2400, 2300 on Amazon, your premium spike a lot. You can make a lot of money on Amazon like that. Amazon, Tesla, anything like these premiums pay a lot if you can read level 2 and if you can enter before the break. I entered Amazon at a premium price of 18.85. In 3 minutes, my premium spiked to 22.85. I made $797 with 2 contracts, with just 2 contracts. So I entered here 1042, I exited at 1045 because when I saw that 2410 is holding, I exited. And it's not worth holding through this pullback. Even if it's a pullback or it's a bearish move or anything, I don't want to know. I don't care because I got my profit. I'm getting out. As soon as I see that the tape is slowing down and I saw that 2410 is holding, it broke 2410, but then it came down below 2410 again, I'm getting out. So my entry is also based on level 2. My exit is also based on level 2. So level 2 has changed my life. And especially if you're trading options, you can enter before the break based on level 2 itself. So level 2 gives you superpowers in the market. So on Thursday, I made $2,657, which is officially my biggest day up until now. So on Thursday, I broke my Tuesday's record. And now let's get on to Friday. Friday, I traded Amazon again. Like, you guys will be like, tell me something new. But I like trading Amazon, it pays me. So yeah, I entered at the break of 2350. I bought puts on Amazon. Surprisingly, I always buy calls on Amazon, like at least for this week, that's what I did. But this time I bought puts at the break of 2350 because in my opinion Amazon was very extended. And then I saw this was based on 5 minutes. If you see this bearish candlestick with huge volume, that's why I entered, and it's making this bear flag. See this bearish move, and then it's making a flag. And then at the break of 2350 I entered, and then I covered my contracts all the way up until like 2330. And then many people are like, why don't you hold up until 2320? Yep, you can say the same thing to hold until 2310 and see what happened. So especially on Friday, 0 day to expiry, I'm happy taking my $1,300 on 5 contracts. Friday, 0 day to expiry. It's always risky to hold trades on Friday. So I exited here at 2330. I could have held a bit longer, but you can say that for most of my trades, if you're scalping, you have to take your profit and get the F out. I entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 7.1. I exited 3 of my contracts at premium price of 9.457. So it filled me twice. So it was at the same time, but Interactive Brokers gave me more profit and I'm happily taking it. So it filled me twice, and I put a limit order at 9.57, but my 3 contracts were filled at 9.57. The other 2 were filled at 10.09. So I made $1,331 on this trade. And then my loser trade was also on Amazon. That's why I stopped trading on Friday after this losing trade. I caught Tesla. This was a good trade, but the premiums were not moving a lot because the volume kind of died after the first 1 hour of trading. See this 1042, because on Friday I believe that market makers, day traders like us, they take early off from trading to enjoy the supposedly long weekend. So that's why on Friday I usually stop trading after the first 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hours of trading. I can't trade after that on Friday. The volume is not great. My next trade was at the break of this 10.09 at 10.09. So I entered at the break of 2400, but it failed and I got out. So I lost $300 on this trade with 3 contracts, which is bad. But that's the price you pay when you're trading 0 day to expiry. So these are my trades from 13th of April to 17th of April, except 14th of April because I made a separate video on that. So if you have any questions, put a comment down below. This was by far the biggest week ever. It's kind of surprising to see because I started learning about trading 12 months ago, 13 months ago, around like March of 2019. And then I went live in July of 2019. So I lost money for the first 7 months of trading. I was losing consistently. I only had 1 green week in the first 7 months of trading. And it's surprising to see because once you get hold of it, you can make all those losses back in a matter of couple of days or couple of weeks or couple of months. It happened for me because my losing trades were only like $20, $50. I was trading shares at first, so I was only losing $20, sometimes $10, sometimes $50. But now if I'm making $1,000 a day, I can cover my 20-30 days of losses in one trade itself or one day itself. So guys, it's very important to keep your losers short during the learning phase of trading. That's the best advice I can give you from my personal experience. I'm not a coach by any means, but I'm still, like as I told you in my first video, I'm sharing my journey, and this is the best advice I can give you to keep your losers short. Just survive the learning curve and the profits will come. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I post all my trades every day on Instagram and Twitter. And also asked a question last week on the video suggestions from my Instagram followers. I just started that Instagram channel and I got a few good video suggestions. So, and I will be asking that question again this week. So please give me a follow there. And I don't know how this YouTube algorithm works. I'm still new to this YouTube. So if you can give this video a like and subscribe to this channel, it would, I think, benefit the channel. I'm not sure. I'm just starting out. So let's see how it goes. See ya. Have a good day.